We're not sure what this empty room should be, so we could use a few ideas. But first, we gotta make this tripping hazard disappear. So we're framing in a new stud wall to make this whole space usable again. So the first step is I marked out where I wanted the wall and cut into the old studs so I could reuse some for the new framing. Nothing like saving a little money where you can. Also, this wall needs to make up a 4-inch difference between the two floors, so I built the bottom footer to sit level with the higher floor. And once I had my studs laid out, I assembled the wall on the ground because apparently it's easier that way. And while we're working in this space, we're thinking, should it be extra kitchen storage, a cozy reading room, or something else? But anyway, we lifted it into place, tapped it into position with a hammer, and checked for level everywhere. Then I anchored it into the ceiling and drilled it into the concrete floor so it's not going anywhere. Then I added a spot for a power outlet, framed the doorway, adding jack studs to help hold the header and cripple studs above, and checked everything for level. Then for drywall, I cut the top section first. Apparently it's easier that way. And for simple cuts, we scored it with a utility knife and snapped the bottom section off. Then we used a multi-tool to cut around to the outlets and other boxes, even though I know there's a fancy drywall tool everyone else uses. And I am not a pro at mudding and taping, but here's what works for me. An 8-inch knife for flat seams and corner knives for the corners, and I don't skimp on the mud. And the first coat always looks rough, but that's okay. It just takes a lot of patience, which is something I understand a lot of people don't have. But the bottom line is you don't have to be an expert, you just have to be willing to start, even if you don't know how it'll turn out.